So another Brains article has came out, and this time it's about unconditional love. The main focus of the article is unconditional love, a radical embrace. And this article simply is elaborating on this undefinable term, really. So it's a paradox, and it's not really elaborating on it, because unconditional love, it is suggested in the article, there is no such thing, and yet it's everything. So, falling into paradoxical language and terms, unconditional love cannot be defined or comprehended, because it seems as though only conditioned things are comprehended by an individual. So unconditional love, in the same sense as the word non-duality, is simply incomprehensible and undefinable. It's not anything to be figured out, known about, used, because it's beyond objectification and subjectivity. So it's boundless, essentially. Even to say it's boundless, obviously, is some kind of imagined thing of what this is, but really being undefinable, being ungraspable, and being unconditional, it's suggested that it's everything and nothing. So it's nothing and everything. And love, the word love, in this sense, is non-separation. So unconditional love is everything, it's boundless, it's free, and being everything, there's no separation, essentially. It's pointing out that separation is a dream, it's an illusion, that wholeness and boundlessness appears as. So being unconditional, it can appear to be separate, but it's not really separate. And perhaps the reason why the word love is put after unconditional instead of hate or some other word is because love is sort of a word to elaborate on this wholeness, this freedom, this embrace, this all-inclusivity, this total all-encompassingness of freedom, which is again incomprehensible. And when, as this article goes on, it suggests that when this seems to percolate for the human form, what can seem to be revealed or exposed is that this unconditional love is so everything. It's just all there is. It's not something that's known, it's actually the end of the sense of a knower and a known object. But when everything seems to just collapse, and this sense of something being separate from everything else collapses, there's just a click, or a fitting, or a yes. And this is suggested to be unconditional love, because all there is what is, and there's no sense of someone or something being separate in that. It's totally boundless and free. And so this unconditional love is just so free, and of course no words can seem to really point that out or elaborate on it really, but certain words seem to assist some kind of energetic recognition of this to be made clear, or a little bit more clear, not conceptually necessarily, but energetically. So unconditional love, being boundless and undefinable, ungraspable, is suggested as everything and all there is. It's not necessarily matching up with the idea of what unconditional love is to an individual, because all ideas and opinions, beliefs and views of an individual are conditioned. So it can't be said that someone unconditionally loves someone else, because that is totally in the realm of relating and conditionality. So unconditional is it's just simply undefinable. So it would include the feelings and the emotions, the views, the opinions, and the values and the beliefs, but it's not confined to them, it's not confined to anything. It's so sort of boundless. And that word just keeps coming up because it's one of the only words that seems to come close to pointing at that, pointing it out. So the article's on Brains Magazine, the link for that will be in the description, and thank you, much love.